Ex-Minister of Education EZEKWESILI drops bombshell, calls TINUBU and other political leaders bandits for doing this. The former Nigerian Minister of Education, Obi Ezekwesili, has launched a scathing critique against the current administration led by President Bola Tinubu, accusing all political office holders of being bandits focused on personal enrichment rather than addressing the pressing needs of the Nigerian people. Her remarks came during an appearance on Channels Television, which was monitored by Sahara reporters. Ezekwesili's comments were prompted by the recent acquisition of a new luxurious jet by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, reportedly costing a staggering 150 billion naira. The former minister condemned the purchase as emblematic of the government's insensitivity to the severe economic challenges facing Nigeria. She described the actions of the current political class as a betrayal of public trust, asserting that their priorities starkly contrast with the urgent needs of the nation. By the way, these fellow people are there to play with the intelligence of Nigerians, as Ezekwesili said. Between the executive, the presidency, and the National Assembly, the political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Ezekwesili criticized the government for its apparent disregard for the prevailing economic distress, which include widespread poverty and soaring hunger rates. She questioned the rationale behind such extravagant expenditures when the country is grappling with significant socio-economic challenges. I do not see how it is visible that a purposed priority of a government in this level of biting hunger in the land, this level of poverty, when people are dropping into poverty, would be to consider the purchase of befitting aircraft for the president, the construction of the 20 billion naira home for the vice president, the purchase of all kinds of funny-looking cars, she said. The former minister remarks reflect growing frustration among Nigerians who are critical of the government handling of public funds. Her statements follow a broader discourse on the appropriateness of government spending amidst economic difficulties. Ezekwesili comments underscore the prevailing sentiment that the current administration is out of touch with the realities faced by ordinary Nigerians. In a parallel development, former presidential candidate Peter Obi of the Labour Party has also voiced concerns about the new president's jet. Obi has called on President Tinubu to provide detailed information regarding the cost and specification of the aircraft, as well as the fate of the old presidential jets. Through a series of posts on his X account, Obi questioned the transparency of the transaction, and Obi demanded clarity on how the previous jets were handled. Obi's demand resonates with many Nigerians who are questioning the logic of purchasing a new aircraft amid the country's economic crisis. The debate surrounding the acquisition has sparked widespread public discourse, with critics arguing that such lavish expenditures are inappropriate when many citizens are struggling to make ends meet. The criticism is compounded by reports of other high-cost projects within the administration, including the construction of a new 20 billion naira residence for the vice president and the procurement of luxury vehicles. These expenditures have further fueled accusations of my financial mismanagement and insensitivity towards the plight of the average Nigerian. The administration response to this criticism has yet to be articulated and comprehensively. However, the outcry from public figures like Ezekwesili and Obi highlight a growing demand for accountability and transparency in government and government spending as the government faces mounting scrutiny. The call for a call for re-evaluation of its financial priorities becomes increasingly urgent. The controversy over the new presidential jet and related expenditures underscores a broader debate about governance priorities in Nigeria. With economic hardship crippling the nation, the public focus remains sharply on whether government officials are adequately addressing the critical issues facing the country or prioritizing personal luxuries over public welfare. As Nigeria investigates these challenging times, the government approach to spending and accountability will likely continue to be a major topic of discussion and contention. The current administration's ability to address this concern effectively will be crucial in shaping public perception and restoring trust in government. Now, they see what's in they happen. Are you people seeing what is going on? Okay, oh. Now they see what's in they play. All right, this whole thing, yeah. Hey, there is nobody now that will not see how things. I will not come out and talk. There is nobody because it don't reach. It has took. All right. All right. This whole whatever, waiting they play out now. Eh? Don't be waiting. I go use talk am. Waiting one see be that too. All right. This whole and if you check this thing we talk now, very correct, you know. Our leaders, politicians, now then be. You see that insecurity when they talk, say they murder many people, they buy these people for a year, then do this one. All of them, and then they involved. They use and they extort money from. You see, if I tell you that the evil way this people they do, see, you go shop now. See, Maiduguri, the north, that northeast. We then they tell una say, this one happen. Na there, Boko Haram, na lie. Then they mind good for there. Wetin I talk, then they mind good. I say the day where there these people actually go to, in a self go home and say, ha. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.